Rise and shine. What's going on, guys? How is everybody's Friday morning going? I see everybody in here chatting and having a good old time. I'm glad to see that, guys. It is something that I like to see, everyone having a good old time in the chat, because that's what it's all about, is going in and chatting it up. So what's up, guys? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Friday morning. Again, I want to apologize for yesterday's live. We were going to do a live yesterday, but holy smokes, can I tell you, it was a hell of a mess. But I am going to let everybody know that there is a premiere of tomorrow's, or not tomorrow, of yesterday's adventure. It will be Saturday night. I believe I set it for 7:45. Right now, if you are a member over at wykoffsamerica.com on the website, it is up right now that you guys can see it. So if any members are in here, thank you for being a member, and you can go over there right now and watch it. But that video to the public will be up for tomorrow night at 7:45. We'll be doing a premiere. But today we are basically going to talk about the experience that we had yesterday, what to do and what not to do. It's crazy how to say that, you know, the things that happened, because I wanted to go live. I wanted to bring it to you guys live, but it was so messed up, and I was like, man. So the best thing I could have done was video it. You know what I mean? Video as much as possible, and that's what I did. I put the video together, put it up. So I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you what's in that video. So I'm going to only tell what that video does not have to offer. So normally when things like this happen, I messed up. There's things that, I try to plan out and try to have everything lined up. So normally what should have happened was this live that I'm doing now would be tomorrow, or no, would be Sunday's live. So then I can talk about, you know, the video, what you guys thought about it, and stuff like that. So that being said, we will do a Sunday live, morning live, to talk about that video. And then you guys can have, if you guys have any questions about the video, then we'll talk about it Sunday morning. So today we're going to basically talk about what was not on that video, what we experienced, and man, I'll tell you, it's crazy. It's crazy, but man, holy smokes. Talked to EK and I was like, oh my God, my head is spinning. That's where it is. You know, I'm really hoping that all this can stop, but eventually it will. So it's just a big step, big leaps, and big choices and life-changing experiences. So it's not as easy as people say, you know, it is. But no, it's not easy. So what we're going to do is talk about, you know, that. Wait a minute. I can't talk about that video because I'll spoil it. So I can't do that. So like I said, that's how it should have been. But I was just so amped on giving you guys a live yesterday, and I couldn't. So I wanted to go live this morning. So it basically bit me in the rear, but it's just not going to happen like that ever again. We're going to try to do our best to line up everything so we can have it all scheduled out. But right now our schedule is so off the chain. So just bear with us. you know, have patience, and if you can, ride till you die. No. So what's up, guys? Dude, I was about to say Saturday. God, man, it's all over. So we got old New Glory. It's in the driveway. It's sitting there. We're moving everything that, I mean, the reason why we parked it here is to, yeah, bring those likes up, guys. Come on, let's go. We got 11 in the house. Let's bring those likes up. Get those 11 likes. Come on now. But we parked it here so we can, you know, transfer our stuff that we want in the trailer as of now. And then we picked up our, what was it, storage yesterday. Luckily, we found a 10 by 15 for $150 a month. And when I went there yesterday before we went to the camper, I looked at it. I was like, dude, this thing looks like a 10 by 10. And I'm like, how am I going to fit this big ass house and the garage in this? And when it comes to that too, guess what they said? When I pulled in, it was first month free. Okay, first month free. I'm like, okay, why didn't I get that month free? You know, because I got it online. Well, the reason why I don't get it is because I pay $150 a month. If I walked in, I would be paying $250 a month for a 10 by 15 unit, but I would get the first month free. I said, nah, I'm good with the first month free. I'll take the $150 a month. He said, yeah, that's a good price. But guess what? In 4 months, we're going up $80 a month. So they're hitting us left and right. They're going up on the housing market, you know, your rent. They're going up on gas. They're even going up on storage units. And they're even going up on lots. You know, just to park a blinking trailer, they're trying to get between $900 and $1,800 a month. Like, if I was going to pay $1,800 a month, you better give me water, electric, trash, and free food. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Seriously? Like, it's insane. So, I am going to tell you guys about the journey yesterday because it's not in that video. The video is basically, it's really everything to do when you go to an RV, when you are purchasing a RV. You know, they walk you through everything, and it basically walked us through everything. I'm going to tell you, I am going to give you a spoil right now that Nick actually busted her ass on camera, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. So that's the best I can give you on that sneak peek with that. So she told me not to tell nobody, but it's all over the camera. So gotcha. But so you know, they have to do a walk around and then talk. So we got there at 2 o'clock. We didn't leave. You know what? I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then we'll get into the thing. What up, EK? What up, Greenie? What up, KK? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else is in here? Let's go. And JS, what up, JS? KK, man, I'm telling you, those logos, they are amazing. And Rolling Age, good morning, good morning. And EK, I know I said it, but I'm going to say it again. But yes, guys, so if you are a member, that video is up now. If you're not a member, you will be seeing it tomorrow night at 7:45. We're doing a premiere at 7:45 tomorrow. And then on Sunday morning, we're going to do another live to talk about that video. And if you have any questions or anything on that video, we will talk about it. But today's video, today's live is going to be about the experience that we had. I did say, got more logos on the way. Awesome, KK. Appreciate it. Yeah. Look, and then EK, location, location, location. Yes, 100%. Yeah, location sucks. But I'm really thinking what's happening is, and what I'm not liking, people are now working from home. Ever since this, they call it the P word and the C word. Well, ever since that happened, has allowed, doing is they're working at home, but they have a job in New York. Hold on, why do I have weak service? All right, hopefully the service don't act up. Come on now, tighten up. Yeah, this morning I tried to watch my news and wouldn't let me because I had no service, and I was like, oh man, don't tell me because I parked this trailer and it's blocking the signal. And I'm like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. So what was I talking about? The logos are good. What else? Oh yeah, location, location. So people are working out of town or working out of their house now, so on their computer, so they can have a job in New York or elsewhere, get New York money or city money, like big money, and then come to a location that you don't have to pay your taxes, you know, like property tax or whatever they tax up in all these other locations, right? So they come down here and they got that New York money living on the Florida money. And down here, rent is so much cheaper than California or New York or any other state, you know. So what they're doing is after saying that he is buffered. All right, sorry guys. Got more on the way. Perfect location. Yeah, so it's sad to see that. I mean, but then how I look at it is, okay, well, I want to go to New York or California, stay for a couple months, get a job, and be like, all right, thanks, I'm online, and then haul ass back or go wherever, you know. And that's what's happening because they're getting these pays where they are stationed at, and they're getting top dollar, and they're coming down to these states that aren't charging. Like if you want to stay in New York, you know, New York, I guarantee you a New York apartment is not even less than $3,000 a month. You know, you can get a house down here for, well, now I think the cheapest apartment we can get right now in St. Pete is about $1,300 to $1,500 a month. 1 bedroom, 1 bath apartment. So, I mean, they're going up, and it's sad. It's very sad. Usually have to pay tax in both states. I don't know, KK, if what I'm talking about is they're getting paid. So in New York, you would get paid 30, 40 bucks an hour. Or, you know, I'm talking about top dollar jobs. I'm talking about off the internet and stuff like that. Like where you can, like down here, our minimum wage is $10 an hour. What is the minimum wage in New York City? Let's go ahead. Let's try it. Minimum wage in New York City. $14.20 is their minimum an hour. And that's flipping hamburgers, okay? I'm talking about, you know, you work online, stuff like that. So let's do another one. Minimum pay in California. $15.50. Like, seriously? Our minimum pay in the state of Florida is $10. So they're getting $4 to $5 more an hour. I mean, it doesn't sound good, but it's good. What does the 27? Me, what up? Good morning. Good morning. The 27 is my number through high school and college. I was a pitcher, and I played baseball all of my life, and 27 was my number all the way through. So, and plus it's my lucky number, so I wear it until I croak. Yes, wages and much higher in Northeast USA and West Coast than in the South. Exactly. So they're just getting paid and coming down here living off, the cheap rent and the cheap. I mean, to us, a $10 minimum hour. Like, are you serious? We can't even get, a $1,500 a month rent. Yes, all right. He couldn't get number one. Had that one. Here in Indiana, it's $7.25 an hour. Holy smokes! See, so in Indiana, I guarantee you, what's your rent at the highest on a one-bedroom apartment? $800 maybe, maybe $1,000 at the worst. So that tells me, different areas, and that's understandable. But man, 1.5 KK. All right, lower. Rolling age said, oh, it's lower. Okay, so what I say 9, or yeah, I said 8 to 1,000. So it's lower to 8. So we're shooting for 400 to 600 a month for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. See, but then you're getting paid less. So when you're working online and you're getting a salary up in a high-paying job location, but you're working online, that means you can go live elsewhere and pay that I guarantee it's low rent there, right? So say, like me personally, I wouldn't come down to Florida. I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of people love Florida. I don't know, it's too flat for me, but depends on where you live, about $600 a month. Exactly. So, and that's where we're running. So yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I was looking for lots for rent, right? So I went to the resorts, they're skyrocket. Okay, fine, because the snowbirds are down here, that price will go lower when they leave. Fine, so we'll live on an RV park or a resort from April till November, till they show back up. So we have to plan that kind of atmosphere. What will lot rent be with camper? Exactly. Right now, the cheapest I have found was $900 a month. And now I'm going to get into the nitty gritty, and this is what everybody needs to know on lot rent. So what they are doing now, okay, yesterday I looked on Facebook Marketplace to see if anyone had a home with a lot next to it that they wanted to rent out. So I found one in St. Pete, $700 a month, but it's South St. Pete. It's only one in the area. I said, okay, fine. But, so now, these RV parks, if you're staying more than 3 months, they want a background check. They want to know your whole life experience and basically everything. And first, last, and security. And a deposit on electric. And they want 3 months in advance. So I'm like, are you kidding me? That's over $5,000, right? So I'm like, you're crazy. So me and Nick, we got a plan. Hopefully this plan works, but we will see. But the day I was looking on Facebook, I found, trailers for rent. I've seen, lots for rent. So what they're doing is this trailer was $1,000 a month, okay? 1-bedroom, 1-bath trailer, okay? $1,000 a month. They wanted $3,000. Okay, so when I say 3,000, they wanted 3 paycheck stubs and that amount. So that would be up to $3,000 for a deposit. And they want to know for a fact that you're making at least $3,000 a month to be able to live there. So now you want my whole life savings. Now you want my bank information. Now you want my background. You want to know everything I've done so I can stay in your fallen down camper or your trailer. So these landlords now are basically doing first, last, and security, but they are making sure that you make at least $3,000 a month. And if you don't make $3,000 a month, this is one person, $3,000 a month, they will not rent to you. I'm sorry to say, but it looks like they are trying to control the higher, or should I say the lower income and the lower, price brackets. Sorry, you don't make enough. You can't live here. But we know you can pay the rent. It's $1,000, but we want to make, I think they're trying, I don't know what they're trying to do, but it's ridiculous. With me and Nick, we're over that, but it's like, why do I have to show you what I bring in? Here's the money. Here, if you want at least 2 months, I can understand that. But 3 months, 4 months, if I go in there and say, hey, I want to stay a year, they want 6 months in advance. And I'm like, who? I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But it is what it is. But we have a plan. Hopefully it works. And I will let you guys know how that plan is and how we're going to save money and how we're going. Because the way everything came out, I'm a dummy, but hey, it happens. It happens to the best of us. So I thought that rent was around $650, no more than $750. So if I'm averaging out about $300 for the rent on the trailer, I didn't think about the insurance, so that's $60. So now we're at $410, okay, $350. So we're at $410, okay, on rent on the trailer, okay. Now we have to have a unit to put all our shit in. That's $150. So now we're at $560. We're at $560 a month. If I find something that's $700, okay, I'm average about $1,200 a month. I'm saving money. I'm saving about $200-300 a month. But as of right now, I have not found anything less than $900. So then that tells me 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about $1,500. Technically I'm saving because we're leaving here because they're trying to raise the rent to $2,000 a month. So we're paying $14 now, so they're raising it $6. So if I'm paying $15 somewhere else, Nick's upset about it because he feels that we're saving $600, but we're downsizing our life. Basically living in a smaller location or small area, our stuff's out of storage, instead of finding a place somewhere for $1,700 a month, But I try to tell her that no matter where we go, to another house, to another lease, to another place for rent, that landlord can say, sorry, I don't want to rent anymore, and they disqualify the lease. So then we would have to move again. Or they can decide on, hey, we want to raise the rent for another $300. So I have to keep letting her know, no matter what, if we stay under $1,500 a month for living, you might have to, instead of taking a 45-minute shower, you're going to take 15-minute shower. Things happen. But we're in that process of trying to save money. Trying to save money to be able to do more things, right? And to beat the system. But it seems like the system will always beat us or try to beat us. So that's where what we're trying to do is beat the system, because we don't want to be in that system of renting all the time and them having the option to kick us out and be like, all right, see you later, goodbye, stuff like that. So yes, we have plans. We'll talk about that. I believe someone hit it on the head. Boondocking, yes, that is in our makings of boondocking. But the reason why boondocking is going to be a little hard for us, and this is what upsetted us from yesterday. So if you guys recall us in one of the videos when we were looking at this and our trailers that we were looking for. We were looking for trailers that were 30 amp, okay? 30 amp hookups, because we have a generator that hooks to a 120. So that means we would have to downsize the 30 amp to a 120 to be able to run the RV in a boondocking situation. Well, after this thing gets pulled in and they sit us down and go over everything, it's a blinking 50 amp. So now instead of just going down 1, we have to go down 2. And the guy said, well, sorry, you can go down, but you're going to have to need like 2 adapters, a surge protector, and if you did that, you can only use your AC at one time or use your lights and not your AC. So that's our, holy smokes, what did we get ourselves into? But with Old Glory, it was a 30 amp. So we downsized into a 120. But at the dealership, when we were out there walking around, I said, hold up. I said, well, I have a hookup over here for a 120 turns into a 30. I want you to turn that 50 into a 30 for me so I can plug it in. Well, but he tells me that, oh, it will overheat and some things might not work and this and that. So I'm hoping that, the battery does charge when we ride. When we are hooked up and plugged in, it does charge our battery. Our battery can run about 17 hours until we would have to recharge it again. Also found out, I'm looking at the top of the RV this morning, they said that we have a solar panel hookup. I'm thinking, okay, they just have the wires for that solar panel hookup. Well, I look up there, and to me, it looks like there's a solar panel right on top of the trailer. So if that's a solar panel, guess what? Wykoffs going to be boondocking for a little bit and be running off the solar. You're going to have to go all solar. Exactly. And that's what we're talking about. And I'm hoping that is what it is. That's what it looks like. Because on the Bullet, that's what it looked like. And that's why we wanted the Bullet so much. I'm really against solar, guys. I really am. But I'm telling you, when it comes to a trailer, we need it. And yes, like tonight or today, right now, it's raining. So am I getting sun? No, there's clouds. So that's one thing I hate about solar, okay? Well, if it's a cloudy day, we have no power. But I know eventually it will charge up. We got ways, but Nick is one of those bougie girls, and she loves her knickknacks and she loves to be able to feel comfortable. And I told her, I said, we might not feel comfortable for the first couple months, but we will get the hang of it. I promise you. And plus saving money, I mean, eventually we have to. But I'm just upset that we have to pay a little bit more in 4 months on the storage. Like, technically, everything's going to be going up. So, just hold on, guys. Hold on, because it's going to be a bumpy ass road. And I really hope that this bumpy road is, I feel that I made a right decision. All right, so we're going to do an intermission right now. We're going to do an intermission. We're going to go ahead and talk to you guys. See what you guys are talking about. And then we'll come back, smoke break, talk to you guys on here. And then we'll go back into our experience and what we found out with the paperwork and what they did to us when it was final. When you get to the finals. When you get to the finish line, you find out when they, you know what I mean? It's sad, but I'll let you know. So anyhow, so let's go ahead. Nice party in the sun. Amen. EK. Go to Harbor Freight. Yes, Harbor Freight's going to be my best friend. There are some benefits to solar, just not reliable. Amen. EK. No way. When you make any changes in life, business decisions, or health, it takes 3 years to start seeing a balance. Holy smokes, if it takes 3 years, man, by that time, I'm going to be having to sell this or trade it in by that time. Because we're going to get to that too. Oh, lucky me, Linda. What up, what up? Me in here, what up? What's going on? Good morning, good morning. As baseball players, did you like the HBO show from a few years ago, Eastbound and Down, where the Kenny Powers was an ex-pitcher? I was rewatching episodes last night and cracking up again. I don't think I've seen that series. So that is on HBO, and it's called Eastbound and Down, where the something Kenny Powers. Yeah, I'll have to look into that because that'll be something cool. I like movies like that. What about gas, food, and smokes? Lucky Me and Linda. Yeah, that's also in there. But I'm just talking about rent. And because of, as of right now, if we stayed here, we're paying $2,000 a month. That's it. Like, there's going to be no gas, no smokes, no food. I'll be going and talking to, where you get those food stamps at and shit. Like, I ain't trying to do all that. I'm trying to live, like we supposed to in America, not from the government, We don't need help like that. Economy will crash. Yep. And see, and that's another thing. I really don't want to say that, but when it does crash, prices are going to drop, and then that is when we, come in, get those lands and get those properties and stuff like that. Hopefully. It's true. Or our economy will crash. By that time, rent will be $4,000. Yes, amen. That's insane. $4,000. I saw, oh my God, it's already there, EK. It's already there. I've seen a 3-bedroom house in the state of Florida out on a ranch, okay, with a pool, 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, 2-car garage. They are wanting $10,000 a month for rent. Please tell me, who is paying that? Yeah, I know. The people that are making hella money. Because I can't, and I won't. I will never pay $10,000 a month. And if that was the case, why don't you buy it? You're going to pay cheaper. That's like throwing the money away. It's insane. Yes, but it's a larger house with a pool. EK, no. For upperclassmen, yeah. For that, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's exactly. Maybe Hunter will. He maybe can afford it. But damn it, $10,000 a month? Holy smokes. But it was a ranch. I think it was like on 2 acres or something. One pool. Pools here in Florida don't. Yellow Rose, good morning, good morning. You get everything worked out after a couple of months and be happy that you have a place to live. Exactly. The economy is going to in the pooper already. Groceries, gas, and utilities are outrageous. Yes, and I am going to talk to you about my electric bill also. Last month, our electric bill here was, guys, seriously, 8 likes. We have 21 in the house and 8 likes. If you have not hit that like button, even if you don't like the video and you don't like me, hit the dislike too, because that counts, okay? Hit it. It does not hurt you. But yes, our electric last month was $75, okay? Our goal is to cut down on our electric when we leave, turn off everything, make sure everything's unplugged, doing it legit, trying to save money. Well, for some odd reason, this month was $200. How does it go from $75? And the month before that was $65 and went to $75. Now it's up to $200. So I called them this morning. I said, hey, what's going on with my power? Because it's up 3 times, you know. They looked at it. I said, I want somebody to come out here and read my meter. Because I'm thinking they just skipped it. And now I find out they don't even come out here to look at the meters. They go by the computer. It's all computerized. And they tell me December 13th, December 23rd, December 24th, and December 25th. Go figure, it's on Christmas, right? So they tell me, oh, it was cold them couple days. And I said, and I don't have a heater in this house. I mean, I do have a heater, but it doesn't work. This is what I use. And it works just fine. So I know damn well that heater is not going to put the bill up for those 3 days. So normally a day, we're about 30 kilowatts a day that we use. The 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th, they're saying that I used 175 kilowatts on all 3 of those days. And they're telling me, oh, it's because my heater is up. And I told them, well, I don't have a heater. And then they said, oh, well, it was Christmas time, and that's when it was cold. And I said, I don't care. Even if it was cold, I don't have a heater. I have a small floor heater. And that is not going to promote that much, electric. And they're like, okay, well, what about your water heater? I said, dude, I don't have 12 people here for it to jump that high. They kept coming back with excuses of what it could have been. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. So basically, then their last thing they say, well, we did go up $2 a kilometer or a kilogram or whatever you read the electric, $2 each kilogram. So now they went up. So that's why the bill is 3-folds. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So yeah, I'm like, nope. Holy smokes. I said, well, I'm leaving in March. Do I have a deposit in there? And they tell me, nope, you don't have a deposit. So I guess normally I used to put in deposits to start electric. So I guess 7 years ago, I was doing good. And they told me I don't need a deposit. So I was like, okay, cool. When I should have said, yeah, I wanted that deposit. So then that deposit would pay for this last bill. And then we don't have to worry about electric when we shut off. But whatever, it is what it is. But like, holy smokes, really? $75 to $200. Man. Prices are ridiculous. It's disgusting. Things are just going outrageous. People are taking advantage of it. I mean, I can't knock it. Like, if I had the opportunity to make money and raise money, I guess, I would. But I feel that if someone's hurting, because I've been in that shoe, I care for people, and I feel if somebody came and said, hey, listen, I can't pay $2,000 a month, and I've been with you 7+ years. All right, listen, what I can do is I'll raise it $200. How does $1,700 sound to you? You can stay here, $1,700. That's the best I can do. I'll lock you in for 2 more years. I would have been like, okay. But they're like, nope, sorry, I don't care. Gosh, why does it gotta rain? And I gotta go do my pools. Man, I hate doing pools in the rain, but hey, gotta get it done. Oh, I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna turn it around. Look how beautiful she looks back there. Oh, you can't even see it because the light is too bright. But anyhow, so intermission. Let me end this intermission and then get back to talking. I already have my buddies, one of my buddies that used to hang out here. He's already jumped on my trailer, ran around, because I normally feed them every morning. And they jumped from the roof over to there, and they're all checking it out. I was like, oh, man. All right, so Linda, good morning, good morning. Well, it's still morning, good. It's 11:30, good, 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 good. All right, you will be everything worked out after, okay, a couple months, perfect. Thank you, Yellow Rose. Yep, Hunter, 100%. Yeah, I mean, people that can afford it, yeah, they can afford it, okay? But what about the folks that can't? Do you have any places that people that aren't making a lot, or, that you have cheaper rent somewhere? No, they don't. And if they do a cheaper rent, they want you to make at least $3,000 a month for them to even rent to you. So then now you're stuck there, because you know damn well on a $10 an hour job, 40 hours a week, you're not making $3,000 a month. So that hurts a single mother with a child. That hurts any African American, Spanish person, whoever is hurting that is lower, they're hurting me too. Shit. But God, it's crazy. Like anyone that is under the radar, it's hurting them. So then what can you do? What? It's crazy. And I said African American. Well, technically they're not. They're American, period. Everyone that is here is American. So when because I know a friend, he's like, don't call me an African American. I've never been to Africa. So let's get that right. You know what I mean? So anyhow. All right. So my father and me never rent or lease anything. You only buy. I can't see paying my money towards something I'll never own. Yeah, see, and that's what we're going to get to also when it comes to financing, because I was buying this. This is what finance is, but we're going to talk about that also. Because eventually I will own this, but that will be when I'm 60, 70 years old. Then you don't want to live here in New Jersey. My month gas and electric bill is $217 a month, and that's on a budget plan. And my HOA a month is $290. Are you kidding me, KK? Yeah, I'm not gonna live there. No. Heck no. And that's another thing. These HOAs That is garbage. Paying someone that basically, how I look at it, HOA is something that is like a political shit. You know, that they are running that neighborhood like it's the government. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, sorry. You ain't running my property. You ain't telling me what I can put and take off my property. You can't tell me what I can put on it, what I can't, or like, no. Oh, you can't have your trash cans in front of the yard. You have to have your trash cans on the side of the yard, only 4 feet tall and under the, like, what? No, 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 no. But I heard even RV parks are like that too, so we'll see. This is going to be definitely 100% an adventure with the Wykoffs. Seriously, no hands down. It's going to be a show. I promise you that. Because going into an RV place and you're like, what? What did you say, George? I reset everything. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Linda, what's going on? People on Social Security are hurting on a fixed income. Yes, Yellow Rose. Oh my gosh, it's sad. It's sad because luckily my parents, you know, they're retired. They got Social Security coming in, but my father worked on a good job, so that helps. My mom worked at a good job, that helps. But it's like Social Security ain't Social Security anymore. Where Nick works, she sees that, you know, and the money that the Social Security is giving out is a joke, is a smack in the face to the American people. And it's like, here's $500 for the month. What can you do with $500? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, they must probably give you food stamps and stuff like that. But you can't live off that anymore. Like me and Nick, we've already discussed the average to live comfortably here in Florida. We have to be bringing home $3,000 each to live comfortably in a home. You know, in a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. You know, that's about an $1,800 a month. You know, with the bills that we got, has to be at least $6,000 a month. And that's not, like, that's hard to even come by. You know, so it's crazy. It's crazy. And it's sad to see this, but we have to learn how to live and to survive and to beat the system, because the system is already out there for us to fail. So now we have to figure out a way to live within our means and to understand what we can do to make this work. And that is what basically our journey is going to be about, is, you know, going to work, making sure that things are correct, living, you know, full-time, RV living, where to go, where not to go, what to visit, what not to visit, what to do, how not to do it, and locations of places that everybody would like to see. I mean, that's just what is going to happen. Also, I found out RV parks, they rent golf carts. So guess what? That to come. Because I'll tell you, that's going to be some fun stuff. All right, most people on Social Security are only getting $600 to $700 a month on the average. Wow. Some states more, but it's no wonder seniors also go without. See, and that's like, and you look at the seniors and you're like, what they have done with their lives and how much they have worked and paid back to, you know, the guy, you know what I'm saying? And for them to now, they can't work and they have to survive, and that guy is giving back nothing. Like, and now I know why they're all in RVs or at mobile homes. And I mean, because any park in the state of Florida is 55 and older. Most parks are 55 and older. I called them, and I'm not even close to 55, but I acted like I was, and I wanted to see the prices. Well, their prices are $500 a month, way cheaper. So I guess I was going by senior citizen or 55 and older prices when I was like, yeah, it's about 400 to 600. Well, I was wrong. I'm like, holy smokes. The sadness part is, all right, people on social hurting fixed income. HOL just wants to tell you what to do, not thank you. I want no part of HOA. Amen. Not me either. Internet is in and out. Okay, Linda, sorry about that. Must have bad storms. The saddest part is, yep, you're right, Linda, but we really can't talk about it here, guys, because that's mostly political bullshit. But it's sad to say that it all comes down because that's what it really is. Because that's why we're struggling. Because of them. You get what I'm saying? Them as in, you know. And it sucks. But yeah, you know, people that come over here that shouldn't be here because they jump whatever, you know, jump the creek or jump the fence or whatever. They are coming here and getting more money than the seniors and getting better health care than the seniors and the military. Like, what? Man, but anyways, Lucky Melinda says, well, glad we worked hard. My ass is much higher than that. Plus, my house and car are paid for. Yes, Lucky Melinda, that's one thing. When you do pay off your things, then your bills get lower. You know, that's the goal. You know what I mean? And, you know, like our skis, our trucks, I mean, one of the skis almost paid off. You know, the car's almost paid off. The truck we just got. One of the skis we just got. So, you know, it's part of that process, you know, but, you know, some people just don't have that money to be like, here's 20 grand. Thank you for that $20,000 car, you know, or $20,000 ski or whatever the case may be for that ski case may be. Damn, it sounded right. Rhyming. But yeah. Work credits, they penalize you if you don't need Social Security. Wow, that's crazy. I'm on SS and I have a state pension. My SS a month is almost $1,900. I retired from state job at 55 because I was grandfathered in, but my Social Security is lower because I took it early. That's another. They penalize you too. How are people driving 60K vehicles, right? And then now, what? The electric cars are 80,000 now? Like 80,000? I mean, maybe I think you can get one that's like 50, 60 or something. Maybe a knockoff brand. But, yeah. What it is it's called a lease. You can go lease a car. You can go get a brand new car, lease it. $200 a month. You're paying the rest of your life. But in 4 years or 2 years, whatever year you want, you can go back to that dealership and say, hey, I want to upgrade. And then they put you in another vehicle and you still pay the rest of your life. Or you can finance these $60,000 cars and they are in college or, you know, mommy and dad handle it. You know what I mean? But they are going to be paying for life. Luckily, I'm going to be paying for life something that I'm going to live in. And I looked at it and said, do I buy a house at this time when the market is so high? CYN, good morning, good morning. Do I buy a house that is, you know, way up in the market? No, I don't think that's right now. I think right now is to save time. I mean, I see I see us buying a home at least in 10 years. I mean, that seems like a lot. That puts me around 50 years old. I don't even know why I would buy a house around 50, but I want to be able to give something back, to my kids and grandkids, right? I want to be able to be remembered. Hopefully, this will be something that they can go back in and watch and be like, oh, that was my dad, or that's, my mom. That's something that would be cool. Something that they can remember you by. But it's sad. It's just, so, I bite my fingers like I want to chew them off with this deal. Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. The deal of the lifetime that we discussed before the pen hit the paper. So when the pen hits the paper, just remember what you talked about 2 days or a week before is not the same. Okay? So I'm gonna smoke a cigarette while I tell this story because, really not a story, it's the truth. But it is insane how these people work. Okay? Dealers, that's how they get their money. Car dealers, that's how they swindle you. That's how they talk smoke in your ass, and hopefully you blow it out and you feel better. Whatever. Sorry I cuss, guys. I'm sorry. This is an adult channel. So if you are a child, sorry that I cussed. Just blow up shit because I just, But anyway, so out the door, this was $37,000. Okay. After turning in Old Glory, 55. After all the, okay, so no, let's retract. It was $34.99, okay? After all their bills and their hidden fees, came out to $37.99, right? Well, Old Glory and $3,000 cash down brings it to $85 with the payment, brings it down, and then around $31 out the door. That's what we are financing, $31 out the door at $350 a month. Okay, this was before all the paper was final and all that. Okay, when we were looking at this unit, and this unit is a 2022 APEC, and some numbers. Okay, so what they told me at the dealership when the salesperson was out there. Good morning, Texas. Good morning. Good morning. So this morning, oh my God, I'm so over the place. I'm sorry, but there's just a lot of stuff that is going. So it was 37 down payment, Old Glory trade, brought it to 31. And that was after the hitch and the brake system and all that. So out the door, 31 we're financing. I recall when we were looking at these campers that there was a 2-year warranty or 2-year to 3-year warranty on the, appliance and on the trailer. And then I was aware that the roof had a 10 to 15-year warranty. Okay, right? Also, when we were looking at this camper, they told us it was a 30 amp. 30 amp as the plug-in was a 30 amp. They also said that the Wi-Fi, this right here is the router, has an antenna that goes up to the top and there's your router. We said, okay, cool. It comes with a router, comes with this, comes with that. Well, when we did the walk around, no router, no 30 amp. It's a 50 amp. I wanted a 30 amp. So now it's a 50. There's no router. And what else? Oh, and found out that there is no 2-year warranty. There is no 3-year warranty. And that they only give you a year warranty on this trailer. On the new trailer, they only give you a year warranty. I said, how does this make sense to me? Because I remember this is your selling point. This is what you were telling me. It's a 2-year to 3-year warranty. And it has 2 years on the floor and 15 on the roof. Like, this is what is. Come on, guys, bring those likes up. Bring those likes up. Come on now. Come on. Bring it up. So when they're telling me this, and I'm like, and this is where when we're signing the papers and we're ready to go, deal. This is what they tell me. Coachman only gives 1-year warranty. So if I knew all this, I would have not went new. I would have went used, right? Because you're only getting a year warranty. One second. Yes, you will have to see it when you get off work. I'm believing it is a solar panel. So we will see, because I'll put this phone on a tripod and record and put that sucker up over. But yes, I think so. It looks like it. I'm on live. Love you. So that being said, I would have went used. You know what I mean? So it's not doing pulls today with the rain. I'm live, and that is my game plan. It is slowing down on the rain, and after the live, I'll be hitting my pulls. Love you. So I would have went used. And if it was only a year warranty, right? Right? I mean, I would have went used. I would have walked out. They would have called you back with better deal. Yeah, so I'm going to get with the deal. And this is where I'm starting to real finance kind of thing. Because, I mean, I know a little bit about the finance stuff, but not a lot. But, I know when you sign, you're in it for your life. You know what I mean? Basically. Yeah, so, yeah, 1-year warranty, and I would have went used, because then I wouldn't have had to pay for my warranty, right? So that's the catch. Yeah, you have 3 to 5 years on the warranty, and you have the 15 years on the roof, but you got to pay for it, right? So when it was all final and done, our rent was $260. That was our monthly payment of $269 or $268, I think, a month. Okay, and then it went from, okay, well, you need to get PIP or whatever it is, GAP or something, right? And then you got to get some other insurance. Basically, it will cover your whole unit if anything happens to it up to 5 years. So that means you're going to give me the year. And then you're going to give me the 5 years. So that means I'm insured for 6 years. But don't you remember that I'm going to be having this for 15 years. And I was like, this doesn't make sense. Because you told me that it was already insured, or it was already covered with under warranty 3 to 5 years. Now you're telling me that I have to pay for my 3 to 5 years. And it comes with a 15-year. It does come with a 15-year roof. So for the full plan, it came out to $351 a month. So basically, like $70 a month. It came with full, so if I pop a tire, they come out right away, replace a tire. If anything, tire blows, the side comes off, they fix that whole deal. anything in the camper breaks, anything like whatever the case may be, I would rather pay the $60 a month and have this thing locked down like Fort Knox. So if anything happened, it is taken care of. But it's just sad to see them. Oh, and don't you remember that it was 180 months? Listen to this, guys. I told you guys it was 180 months. This is what they told me. It was going to be 180 payments at $300. That's what they quoted me, okay? Nick says, hello to everyone in the chat. Tell everyone I said hello. Just did, Nick. They all said hi. How you doing? And keep on working, making that money. Love you. But yeah, she had to come on, text and let everybody know. She says hi. So it's just, you know, I mean, we already knew we were going to sign this deal. We already knew, but it's really ticking me off is the fact that they could have said all this up front. They could have said, didn't you live stream all this to call them out? Lucky me, Linda, if you knew, you would have been there. But no, I did not. I live streamed, yes, the fact of when at the beginning. But when it came down to the numbers, didn't you guys remember that them tell me that, hey, I need you to mute it? Be left out, or they didn't want the numbers to be broadcasted, because what they do is they're the biggest con. General RV is, man, fucked up. I'm sorry. Like, you could. Simple. I even asked all these questions. Why do I have to pay for extended warranty because it only gave me 1 year warranty when it should have been, like it said, 3 to 5 years, like you guys told me. Sorry, life gets in the way sometimes. Yeah, I know. But no, I wanted to. I really did. I really wanted to call them out. But they wouldn't. They would not let me record or allow that. What I should have said was, yeah, I'll mute it and then not mute it. You know what I mean? But after the fact, I told everybody the numbers, and I told everybody, like you guys saw when we walked around, what he was saying and stuff. Hopefully you guys heard it. And I'm going to have to go back and listen to it, because when you say one thing and do another, it really ticks me off. It really does. But the payments were good. The payments are good. We can afford it. It's brand new. It's covered like Fort Knox. So if anything breaks, we're even covered on the insurance purposes. But you know, it's just sad to see all this at the end, you know, after being there from 2 o'clock till 8 p.m. yesterday. Oh, come in at 2. When we walk in the door, they gave us a VIP with my name on it. Oh, make you feel all special. Until after they show you the unit, they treat you like shit. So basically, we went into the back room, we sat down, and they're like, hey, you need to sign this, da-da-da-da-da. We're going to go over the year warranty. We're going to go over the warranty with you, and then this and that, and that was it. And it was like, and then they said that, oh, because I went with the full warranty, that in 5 years, or I think, was it 6 months or 5 years, they will, I think it was in 6 months, that I bring it in and they'll gel coat the whole unit so it will not fade on us. And what their answer was, oh, we'll have to reschedule that. I'm over here with another client. So just get with him and, you know, basically pushing everything away. Just making sure everything got signed. Everything got signed. Everything got signed. And it's like, really? Seriously? Like, do you know who you are talking to? Like, I'm about to put your whole shit on blast. And if you're going to General RV, don't do it. I wouldn't recommend them. The reason why we went with them is because they promised me that they were going to take care of Old Glory. And that's going to be the icing on the cake. If they don't put Old Glory out by I-95 or I-75, oh, they got a rude awakening for real. But I can't blame them for everything. It was just very sad the way they treated us after it was over. You know what I mean? Why General RV and our con artists? Yes. Next video, exactly. I will be talking about all the nicks and nannies. I only gave a little bit of the nicks and nannies right now, but I'll tell you, it's crazy. Yeah, I know walking out it was the answer, but we have been looking for a trailer for about a month, and we have not found one RV trailer that fit exactly what we needed. This trailer, 2022 APEC, has exactly the floor plan that we needed. And it was under 6,000 pounds by pulling it. So last night when we were pulling it, the Yoder pulled this bad boy like the Yoder had some nuts hanging on the back of the truck. And if you watch videos, the Yoder does have nuts hanging from its truck. So that Yoder pulled that thing like it was nothing. But the real challenge is when Nick loads the damn thing up with a whole bunch of shit. And then I'm going to be like, yep, you just killed Yoder. Okay? And that's going to be the test. So I'm praying that Nick plays it safe and we can, you know, be okay. But Sunday's morning, I'm going to go ahead. So after you guys watch the members video, and then if you don't become a member, that's okay. That's okay, because we're gonna have that video premiere Saturday at 7:45, free of charge. You can watch it. It's gonna be up at 7:45 Saturday night, and then Sunday morning, I'm gonna go over that video because when I record, I just shoot it and I put it up. Sometimes I forget what the video is about, but I mean I know the basics. But what I talked about, what was said. So I'm going to go over it, write it all down, and give you exact numbers. What they said to us, what they were going with, and also the 180 days, and how the 180 months turned into a different amount of months, and that will be said on Sunday. But everything has basically turned. But the reason why we had to seal this deal is because this was the only one out the door, $31,000, for a back bedroom, a front master bedroom. I mean, we got to call it a master bedroom, but not even close to a master bedroom. But it's a master bedroom for a trailer. And it had a nice dining set and a couch to chill and hang out. But it's right under our weight, and we had to grab it. It was the only one left. It was marked as new, but who gives a damn if it was used? But then again, we want it new. We don't want anybody else's, number twos in there. So, now I'll just wait till Sunday to tell you guys on that. There's actually a golden plan and there's a platinum plan. Well, guess what plan that we got? a no plan, because they didn't tell us about the plan. They didn't say nothing about the plan. They didn't give us any info on that. So we got to go to Walmart and we have to buy more stuff for this RV because they could not let us know about the plans they had. And silver, yep, and silver. But we couldn't get silver because that thing was falling apart. So it does not have the crapper, the little hose for the crapper. Doesn't have toilet paper. Basically what what it should come with. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to. No plan is not even third place. Yeah, no plan is not even third place. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and also it doesn't come with a backup camera, so I have to go out and buy a backup camera. I thought there was a backup camera on it, but no, you have to purchase that. So that's why I tried to let them know that, well, you should have told me all this while we're signing the deal, that you can add it into the finance, but no, you didn't do that. They were pushing us out. So all the truth will be coming out Sunday, but I'll tell you, I'm going to be driving by that place and making sure that they put Old Glory out by I-4, because if they don't, I'm telling you, I mean, I'm not going to do much, but I'm going to sure enough let everybody know that they are not a honest dealership. So, but I am going to tell you, George was one of the best salesperson. He told us exactly, because he was 10 years, he's lived in the camper, so he told us exactly what to use, what not to use. It was the first salesperson that basically said it was a 30 amp. Said that there was a router, and this and that in 3 years. So it just, wow. I just wish I should have went over that damn video before I went in there. But hey, all right, you got the crapper plan. Yes, the crapper plan. Thanks, EK, for reminding me. No, in a way, I think it's okay because everything happens for a reason. I found out that plan that I wanted was $250. I went on Amazon. I can get the surge protector, $50. I can get the pooper thing for $50. So out the door, I think the stuff that I need is about $150. So I'm saving $100. So they can take that $250 and shove it where the sun don't shine. And I always believe in karma's a mofo, and that, yeah, I'm friggin' trying. She said, I'm freaking trying, LOL. But yes, it's, so I believe in everything happens for a reason, period. And the backup camera, they're trying to charge $500 or $600. And then they told me they had to order one because the one they had there wouldn't fit it. And I was like, well, damn, I can go on Amazon and buy one and I can fit it my damn self. But luckily, forget the $350 to $600. I'm going to pay $139 for it. So we're going to be saving. Screw them. Screw that. Because it's sad that, it's, but I believe in, hey, karma's a bitch. And I believe things happen for a reason. And I'm glad that there could have been a reason why it happened this way. So I just have to look at the best out of it, the best that I can say. But I am going to tell the story. I'm going to give it the best way and my experience and Nick's experience. I'll tell you, those were the most expensive hot dogs we ever ate in my entire life, okay? 2 hot dogs, $31,000, okay? 2 hot dogs, $37,000. Woo! Man, you should have been having the relish, fancy relish, but hey, they had it made. They made it for me though. That was cool. I mean, they didn't make it, but they put the hot dogs together for me. And then another thing, if you saw the video, there were employees eating the hot dogs. And I'm like, these hot dogs are for the VIP, the people that are here buying these hundreds of thousands dollar machines, and you got employees eating the hot dogs. Like, you don't pay your employees enough? Like that I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, stop eating the hot dogs, okay? The hot dogs are for the VIP and the people that are buying the trailers and the campers and the RVs. Like, those RVs are $200,000. You know what I mean? I better be able to get 5 hot dogs. And those drinks on the side, they were like $3 a drink. You should be able to get as many drinks as you want when you just bought from them, right? But no, you only get free hot dogs. But hey, Lazy Days gave us, or would have gave us 265 camping days if we went through them. But you can only stay at their parks no more than 14 days. So it would have been 14 days, 14 days off, 14 days on, 14, like, no, I'm good. But there was a Cracker Barrel right next to there, so I can stay 14 days, go over to the Cracker Barrel, hang out there for a week, and then go back to, I'm like, yeah, no. But we got a plan. We got a plan. Hopefully it plans out. But you know what? We're learning, guys. We're learning. This is our first adventure. First time going full-time RVing or full-time camping or whatever you want to call this thing. But we're going to do the best that we can. And that's all we can do. Light up. Light up. Yes, it is all lit up. Oh, light up. Yeah, cigarette. Yeah. I'm like, light up. I'm like, yeah, it's all lit up. Yeah, okay. That's why the salesmen are fatties. Oh, yeah, because they eat all the hot dogs? Shit. And all they give you are lousy hot dogs? Yeah, I thought I was going to get a cake, a birthday. They need, listen. They didn't eat. This is us taking a picture of ourselves with the VIP and the hot dog and stuff. They didn't even take a picture of us in front of our trailer and saying, congratulations on your new trailer. None of that. The only thing they said was, congratulations, and waved us on. That's it. You know, I really hope that they can make this all up to us. I mean, really make it up to us, because our experience was bad. There were people there that showed up at 10 a.m. and left an hour before we did. Holy smokes. But the reason why they left an hour before we did, they had stuff added to their unit. Well, I guess if we had our stuff added to our unit, we most probably wouldn't have left there until the next morning. But yeah, it's like, Jesus, Creminetti. All right, Kelly B isn't here. Can you ask Nikki to post link if she's on break? Do what? Post link. This link? EK, post the link, whatever Linda is talking about. Let up. That's why the salesman are fatties. All about the bucks. Exactly, all about the bucks. Wait until you go to buy a house. It's brutal. if you aren't careful. Yeah, see, and that's what I heard too, that buying houses is even worse. You can buy the biggest pile of crap for a lot of money, and you'll be like, oh my God, what did I just get myself into? And that's what people do, man. Like, what happened to the honest people in life? Like, but you know, that's why I believe in karma. When you don't do what's right, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass harder. And that's why I've always lived my life like that, to the fullest, and too honest, and being upfront and not lying, because it's all going to come back and hurt you. And it's going to. KK says bye. All right. Have a great day. Oh, EK, you're leaving? Thank you, Brian, for going live this morning. You're very welcome. Donating and gifting links. So, the links we don't have because this is a new channel. What you'll have to do is, if you would like to help and support this channel, you would have to go to wykoffsamerica.com. All that is on the website. You'll go down all the way to the bottom and show your love down there. And if you would like to become a member, there you go. Bam. And that supports us as well, and that keeps us keep on going, keep bringing you adventures every single week. And we're going to try to stay at least doing a live every other day, or every other, once or twice a week, doing adventures and then coming on and talking about that adventure and our experience, what to do, how not to do, or, stuff like that. We got a lot of adventures ahead of us. We have a whole bunch of adventures ahead of us, and I really thank all of you guys for coming in here and hanging out with me. We've been on this for an hour and 30 minutes. We're about 30 minutes overdue. I just wanted to come live and basically apologize for yesterday of not being able to go live, because if I did, it would only have been about 15-minute live. And it takes about 15 minutes to go live out in the field. Gotta run too. Love y'all. Peace out. KK, much love. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, we're going to end this live here real shortly. I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much for coming in. We did hit on some good points today. But like I said, Sunday morning, we will be going live again after you guys check out the member video. If you become EK, goodbye. See you on the next live. If you become a member, you can see it now, or you can wait until Saturday for that video to come out. It's going to premiere at 7:45 Saturday night, and then Sunday morning we're going to talk about that video, what you learned, what you have any questions, anything like that. And then we'll also talk about how many months they added to the 180, and then what was the final price of this unit, and how the salespeople, the whole, basically from the time we got there until the time we left, our experience. We will talk after you guys watch that video. So God bless all of you. You guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have a wonderful Saturday. And we will see you Sunday morning right here on YouTube, on this channel, Sunday morning. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, because it's that time. Friday, baby. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for coming in. See you guys on the next live. Wykoffs Adventure is out of here. Y'all take care. Wykoffs Adventures 2023.